Hello everybody, Noble Demon Lord here, and welcome back to Prehistoric Kingdom. So last time we started up the game, and now we've got some science points, we've got some money. So let's go see what we can kind of scrounge up here. So we've got our Morrison formation, right? And we could get more like Dryosaurus, which would be kind of cool, right? Or we could try to aim for some of these bigger boys, right? We've only got 3,500 points, right? But I mean, we can always just hang out and wait for a minute. So, what I think we're going to do, I don't want to necessarily unlock these right away. We've already got the Microraptor. I don't quite understand how we managed to get it and also unlock it. That doesn't make sense. So I can still buy these without having to unlock the... That doesn't make sense, but it's the game's in early access, so I get it. I understand. Things are kind of broken. But let's go. I think let's go with the Torvosaurus, right? Let's go with something big and scary. So we're gonna go with the Torvosaurus. Oh no, enclosure's dirty. Cool. So something that we have to deal with, right? Clean the animal dung and refill the feeders. So that's something we have to do kind of on a normal basis. Which actually, if we go to park management, food, Where's the food? Notifications. Ah, food stock. Nope. Clear those. Oop, bleh, bleh. Let's see. There we go. So let's buy meat, right? Let's buy some meat, because we're going to need it. Oh, I can kind of buy all these things all at once. Oh, cool. Okay, so I'm going to do that, actually. Cool. So I've ordered those things, which is not bad. Nobody's not contained, which is good, right? We want everybody to be contained. So we kind of built out this big area for people to kind of wander around in. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to make a another Archaeopteryx cage over here. But what are you doing off the path? That's kind of not okay, sir, ma'am. I think I can make that work right there. Okay, cool. So now we do have another dinosaur that we haven't actually made yet. So actually the Nasutoceratops, right? So what does the Nasutoceratops need? They are tropical and wetland. Okay. So they need 5,000 square meters to live in, right? So I think this is a roughly similar size area. Okay, so this is actually bigger, so that should work. So let's go ahead and do another wooden fence, because I like the wooden fence. It's a kind of cool little tropical deal. Wee. This will be the expensive part, because I already made the dinosaurs, so... I don't know what you're doing, ma'am, but you need to leave. Please exit the enclosure. Can I, like, move you? Is that a thing I can do? Because I'm going to have to do that. Oh, I can't. I can't put you in there. Do I need to, like, bulldoze a section? So you can actually exit the area? Because I can't move you. You jerk. Alright, so let's go tropical here. Have max intensity, but like small-ish area. Oh, I want grass, actually. So luckily, this is already mostly tropical, right? Because we're in a tropical region. It kind of saves us a little bit of the trouble. So that's kind of like one of the upsides of choosing a certain area for your park. Ma'am, you're just going to walk through... Okay. You're going to walk right through it, huh? You puke. Made me destroy a fence for that. Fine. It's okay. Tropical and wetland. So let's get some water in here, right? Let's go with... Bleh, and then a little bit over here. Bleh. Okay. Get some hills up in here. think that's probably good. So for wetlands, let's paint some mud. Let's get that super intense mud. Which actually, I'll put pebbles down at the bottom of this pond. Right. So we're just terraforming, right? We're making some cages for some aminals, right? I'm just so in love with games like this. Just, you know, it's a lot of creativity. It's you know, it's management and stuff, but like most importantly, it's goddamn dinosaurs. Dinosaurs. Actually, put a little bit lower intensity on it, right? We want to mix it in with the grass, right? We want to make it look relatively like realistic, I suppose, right? Get some rock in here. We'll we don't have any really rock here, but we'll get some grass in here too. Okay, so that's probably good enough there. So wetland, right? We gotta go with all the cattails and stuff, right? Right, we gotta get that swamp feel. Get some cypress in here, right? I don't know how much they want, so we're just gonna kind of go with it, and then we can kind of delete them as we go. K-Pock. Let's make a little bit smaller of an arrow. Whoa! They're pretty big, actually. Those are fairly large trees. Okay. So let's just say that's probably good enough. Probably. So let's get them some, 1, 2, 3. I don't know if they need termite mounds, but we'll put them in there anyway. 3. Get some dung beetles in there. Get them some food, right? Because they gotta eat, just like any other animal. And then we'll get them another kind of enclosure here, right there. And we'll get them some beds to sleep on. Okay, exit the group. All right, so now that we've got that, we can get our Nasutoceratops in here. 3, 4. All right, let's see if they like it. Ooh, so not totally.
Wow, look at the horns on that one.
So not enough forest.
This must be Nasutoceratops.
And not enough water, so we can do that.
A ceratopsian best identified by its large cow-like features.
Huh.
This massive creature weighs approximately 1.5 tons. To put that into perspective, a mature Spanish fighting bull can weigh up to 0.7 tons.
Wow.
Imagine setting that loose on the streets of Pamplona in Spain.
So they need more forests, so that's really cool. I can do that for them, thankfully. So let's get a little bit more trees in here, right? A little bit more wetland trees, too. So we'll do... Get some of these guys in there, right? So let's see if that's enough forest for them. So that's enough forest, but we need more water. So let's get some more water, right? So top priority, right, is taking care of the animals. That's the top priority. So now I can kind of paint a little bit more in the way of mud over here. Okay. Is that enough? That's a little bit better, right? It's not quite what we want, though. So we gotta get more water. Oh, he's running around. Ah, he's so cool. He's so goddamn cool. Fucking love dinosaurs. Okay. Let's get a little bit more water in here, then. We'll make this other pond a little bit bigger. We'll make this kind of snake around that way. So, and then we can kind of paint it a little bit more, like, rocky and sandy, you know. A little more sand here. Maybe make the intensity a little bit less. Yeah. I think that'll work. What do you think, Zora? Damn, more water, huh? Okay. Okay, Zora. Let's get some more water then. Maybe a little bit over here, huh? A little bit over in the corner. kind of grow. Plants can grow in water. Okay. Let's just make that kind of a dark substrate, kind of like a pseudo muddy area. Get a little bit of sand here, right? Not a whole lot. Kind of run it around a little bit. Maybe run a little bit of sand back and forth here. Yeah. All right, what are we thinking there, Zora? Yeah, all right, we've all greened up. Look at that. You can drink out of the water. Oh, God, it's so pretty. I love this game.
That huge head can grow 1.5 meters long from tip
Holy crap.
to tip.
That's pretty large.
That's
Thanks,
a
Nigel.
third of its body length.
That's pretty large, Nigel. All right. Sweet. So we've kind of made this large area, right? So now we can kind of add in some more kind of guest amenities here. We'll get some more signs up, right? Gotta let people know what they're looking at, right? Kind of put one over here. Kind of at the center of it all. And then right over there. Go away. Hey guys, you know what you're looking at, right? The pseudoceratops. Oof. They all make really cool noises. They did a really good job with the animal sounds. I think they have a long way to go with the game, and not in a bad way. Like, there's so many more things they can do and have the ability to do that are going to be so freaking cool. I adore what they've done already, and there's so much more room for like a growth, a healthy growth. So I'm curious to see how this will all kind of pan out. But now that we're kind of looking at things, right? We've got some money, we've got plenty of money, but we've got some research. So let's go do some digging, huh? So more information. Let's get the Torvosaurus. So we've got enough, 4,000 for it. Do we want the volcanic or the gemstone? I kind of like the gemstone. Let's get the gemstone. So that's a meat eater, right? It prefers some certain environments. So let's go ahead and breed them now. So let's go back. And good old theropod, a Torvosaurus. Look at that guy. Yeah, eats meat. So desert's not available right now, but scrubland and coastal. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll get one. Let's see, they don't like a lot of crowding. They need strength 3 and a 2.5 meter fence. So they need a pretty large area. So make one female, and I can't afford a male, interestingly enough. So make one female, and we'll stick with that for now. But let's go ahead and... Yes, I know you're ready for release. I understand that. Fence. Oops. So we need one that's at least 4 meters, and it was strength 2, I think? Strength 3. So it needs at least strength 3. Let's check this out, right? This is strength 3 and 4 meters, so we'll do that. So let's go. Whee! Let's make this kind of as close as we can here. So this is the first, like, true big fence here that we have for a larger animal. It's going to be like most of my freaking money. So I can't even afford to finish this enclosure. So we're going to have to wait, and we're just going to have to kind of let the game kind of go to get some money. Uh-oh. Plant food stocks arrived. Thanks. So we've got lots of people. Yes, genetics lab has animals available. Cool. Just kind of watch people go by. Kind of see our dinosaurs kind of hop, skip, and bump along there real quickly. Looks kind of chunky because the time is moving swiftly. But you can see we've already got $127,000, and we've already almost got another 4,000 points. So actually, we can like look at the pseudoceratops. I can kind of tell you where it is. That's really cool. Kind of gives the top-down view of the world. That's awesome. I like that. We can go look at like our Protoceratops. Mongolia. That's really cool. And it gives like the scientific name, right? Andrusi. Oops. What am I looking at? Come here. I would require to go down and enhance. Look at the Dryosaurus, right? These are all cool, really cool animals. I thoroughly enjoy all of the things. They're just so pretty. Look at a cute little guy. You're a cute little guy. You're adorable, Nanook. And, you know, Nigel will have more things to say sometimes as the game goes on. And that's something I really enjoy. I really enjoy that aspect of the game of, like, there's a guy, he's the zookeeper, and he's telling you all the cool things about all the dinosaurs. Just like any other tour guide would do, right? But, you know, he actually knows what he's talking about, and he's super excited about it all. We're gonna put the carnivore right next to the restaurant. I think that's probably the safest move. We can kind of set this guy like there. Now we're actually I could probably. Oh really? If I excavate that, it should give me a little bit more money. Wow. So turns out fencing's expensive, guys. I'm not sure if you guys knew that. There we go. And then I just need another, like, $5 grand to get that there. So let's just fast forward. Prepare to fast forward. Fast forward. Okay. Boop. All right, cool. So how large is enclosure? 15,000 square meters. Yeah, that should be perfect. That's more than enough, actually. Okay, so a pony, our Torvosaurus, again, right, scrubland and coastal. So, not a lot of water, more forest than not. So, a little bit of water is fine. And luckily, terraforming doesn't really cost us money, which is super cool, because I am super down for that. So let's kind of do like a kind of a swath here. Can I make it more shallow than that? I don't think I can. Water. Oh, that's rough water. I'm not really sure. Oh, that looks kind of funky. Huh. I don't like the way that did that, so I'm gonna just go away. Ma'am, what are you doing? What are you doing? Ma'am? Ma'am, you need to get out of the Torvosaurus enclosure. Ma'am! I'll just make a lake. I'll just make a big old lake. That doesn't need to be huge either. Okay. Now we're looking at scrubland and coastal. So we haven't done any coastal stuff yet. So let's get some. Let's make this kind of a rocky bottom, right? And then we'll add some sand around it. And obviously, you guys can see I kind of have a system for how I make like ponds and lakes and stuff. And I try to keep everything relatively like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put sand around the edges and make it kind of beach-like and do that sort of thing. So scrubland. Whoa, that's a bit big. Make that fully scrublandy. And then I gotta touch up the corners and the edges so that I don't accidentally get it into another enclosure, right? Because that would be bad. So let's go touch up the corners and the edges. Right, we don't want to get any of that dirt into that dirt and this dirt into that dirt and yada yada, etc., etc. So that should cover the whole area. We can kind of get some sand in here, right? But let's kind of turn the intensity down a little bit. Just kind of sparse it out around a little bit. Let's get some coastal grass in here as well, right? Get some rocks and things. But I think what might be more important before we do that is get some hills up in here. Kind of make some larger, kind of hilly sections. Yeah. Maybe something different for them to walk around on, you know? It breaks up the appearance of the area. Kind of, you know, we get some like rocks jutting out. It's kind of cool. I don't know, like try to make things as natural as possible, even though we don't really know necessarily what. Oh yes, this dinosaur lived here at this time. Like, you know, not necessarily true, right? But now for as far as animal care goes, right? Flat feeder. Okay, so that doesn't need to be. Can I like How do I make this? That needs to be meat. Here we go. Okay. All right, so I can put a couple of these in here. So 1, 2, and 3. They're going to be meat. Yes. This one is going to be meat as well. And so I can do insects. Interesting. I didn't realize that I had the ability to do that. Okay, so cool. That's a good to know, right? Put some blood pumpkins in here. Who doesn't like a good blood pumpkin, right? Get some dung stuff in there, and then somewhere for them to lay down and live. So I'm not actually sure kind of how big they would really need. Ooh, that's pretty large. Ooh, I like that one. So let's do this. Okay. Can this fit in here without like breaking anything? Yeah. All right. Cool. So that should do, I hope. But guys, you really need to not be in the fenced in area, please. You're gonna have a real bad time. Add some trees, right? Could do some scrubland trees as well. We gotta get some of those lower lying plants, right? Some bushes and grasses and things. So hopefully, right? Again, we want to make things look natural. So now this is a bad time. Oh no, enclosure's dirty. Dang you. Refill, 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 and empty. Okay, cool. So how are we doing on food now? Because now I gotta check on food. So our food's pretty good right now. Get these guys up a little bit more. Place an order for that. We don't have anything that's not contained. I don't want to cause an incident, but like these guys need to get the hell out of the fucking. They need to stop wandering through the fences. That's maybe something they can work on in the future. But I mean, excavations. I have 6,000 points. I may as well go do something else. So let's get the Torvosaurus, the other Torvosaurus. I can probably afford to hatch one. So I've got a female. So let's get a male Torvosaurus. Just one. So we'll get a male and a female, and they'll hang out together in here. Hopefully that'll be enough space for them. I mean, I can always rework, you know, more space. Okay. So you're out. You're still working on it. Okay. So well, that's happening. We got 5,000 points. I don't think there's really anything we can do with that at the moment. But maybe we can add some more infrastructure here. Maybe add another, like, some wind turbines here. Right? Guests. Let's get some signs here. All right, we'll get a sign here. And we'll get another sign over here. Oh my gosh. Right there, and then another one over here. I think that's reasonable. Whee! Of course, I have to turn it all the way around the wrong way. Because I can't have anything nice, can I? That's okay. Oh, and then... some benches, of course. Alright. Want to make sure people are happy and get some, like, tables in here. Right? People can just kind of rest and hang out, you know? But also kind of get some of these trash bins. Yes, I lost a ton of money. I am so well aware of the amount of money that I lost. Thank you, though. It's really kind of you to remind me. And then we just put those guys there. Get some more benches, right? I like these benches. They're pretty freaking cool. The tropical ones. They're pretty neat. Put this across here. So obviously, you know, we want to have it accessible, but also kind of maximize the amount of dinosaurs that people are viewing. And so, you know, as we kind of go through here, we want to make sure that we have enough, like, benches and enough space. I don't care about that group. Get out of here. All right, is she out of here finally? All right. Put these guys down here. All right, what do you guys think? Ooh.
Ah, yes, the Torvosaurus, an
Oh, too
apex
much forest,
predator of the Jurassic. As it turns out, there
Boreal.
were many apex predators in
Oh,
the Jurassic
interesting.
living alongside Torvosaurus. With so many large carnivores in one area competing for the same food, different species must have specialized in different prey.
They're so pretty. All right, so the habitat's not great, right? So they have too much forest. So let's knock out some of these trees. I mean, there is a lot of trees here, to be clear, so it's always better to have too many than it is to not have enough. Okay. How about now? Okay, that's better. Plant biomes. Temperate and boreal, huh? I didn't realize you guys were able to have that, so let's do this. Let's remove some more trees, right? And then let's try some temperate and boreal stuff. Temperate. Just to see. Did that make it any better? I think it did. And boreal? I can add boreal in there? That doesn't seem right to me, but... Huh. Plant biomes. So 85%, huh? Maybe remove some of the other trees. Kind of boop, boop, boop. We'll do... How about now? Weird. Alright, well, you know what? It's good enough, so I'm just going to leave it. They have some things to do. They can look at stuff. And just like that, now we've got some more attractive animals. We could theoretically just follow them around and see what they do, right? And it is almost crowded with 2 of them. So it would be definitely too crowded with 3. So, you know, we can just hang out and watch a pony here. As I'm, like, really leaning into it and getting into it. But actually, I think that's what we're going to end it here for this episode of Prehistoric Kingdom. I know we didn't get too much done, right? We kind of expanded the area. We made things a little bit, whoa, kind of draggy there. That's weird. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Yes, go get angry at all the visitors that are walking around. Big apex predators. But, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Noble Demon Lord here. Oh,
In its
God damn it,
heyday,
every time.
Torvosaurus was
Every
what
time.
zoologists would call a cosmopolitan species. Now, I know what you're thinking, and no, that does not mean that this dinosaur enjoys delicious fruity cocktails.
Damn.
Cosmopolitan refers to species with nearly global distribution.
Oh, cool.
Just like house mice, ospreys,
Sir.
and barn
Sir,
owls
sir, what are
today.
you doing? Sir, sir, you need to leave. Sir, you need to leave. Oh, God. That's not how that's supposed to work. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for watching. No more Demon Lord here. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya.